So, a week ago tonight, I watched the newest Disney and Pixar movie, Elemental. And, so this movie, first off, is beautiful. So welcome to Emily talking about the newest Pixar movie because, quick, little thoughts about from, animation, characters, and do the classic of scrolling with the little mouse. You've seen these type of videos, so I have, another mouse and I scroll through, hashtags and, streaming pages to read about other thoughts, try and get inspiration. And yes, welcome to Emily Talks About Elemental. Hi, I'm Emily, I'm on to the video. So first off, before the movie plays, and something that used to happen a lot with Pixar and Disney animation movies was showing a short beforehand. This hasn't been a thing for a few years, but they brought it back this year with a short called Call's Days, a little thing to do with Up. I was crying. Okay, so spoiler for it. This will be spoiler for both of them. I was sitting, first off, it section he says this about Call's Days. I was sitting there, they played Married Life from Up, one of the most beautiful pieces of music, and it was while Carl was looking at a picture of him and Ellie and talking about it, and the second Married Life started playing, I just sunk into my chair I was just sitting there crying. I was I was thinking, Pixar, no. And because I was in a cinema, I couldn't sit there, if I was at home watching it, I'd be like, Pixar, that was evil, I'll do that. But basically that was in my mind while seeing the, oh my god, that was beautiful. And I was crying. Also, Doug is a very good dog. So there's a quick thing about, because it was meant to be released on Disney Plus in February, and then it wasn't any weather being delayed, and then I think it was a month ago, they were like, it's going to be before Elemental. And I was like, oh, great, crying before the movie. This is a new thing for Pixar, because Pixar movies make everyone cry. So I was like, oh, great. And I was crying my eyes out watching that. So yes, that's the first bit about Pixar Up Short. Now on to Elemental. The first thing I want to talk about is the animation, because it was beautiful. A big thing that I like, and a lot in quite a bit in animation, especially in this one, is the use of water. I noticed another film, I think it's Disney animation, not sure, Pixar, Raya and the Last Dragon, I'm pretty sure it's called. That is another one where water is a very big focus in the animation, and a film like Elemental where it has a whole species of beings, maybe that's the word, maybe, of beings that are water people, so you tell, and it was big thing was water. And there's one scene in particular, so a spoiler thing, kind of, yeah, it is spoiler, I was supposed to say kind of, I was it is. There's a moment where a dam is water is coming out of a dam, and it's been blocked off with sandbags, I think it is, yeah, sandbags, and then you can see the water coming through the gradually pushing through the sandbags, and then it suddenly loads of it just pours out at once, and the way it just flows and the detail in the water looks realistic. It's so well done. So well done to the people who've done that bit. Very impressive. Obviously lovable, but especially that's the part of animation I really liked the most in there, was the water going through the dam. I thought that was very, very well done. Another thing on animation is the detail in Ember, the main character's fire, because she's one of the fire beings. I'm not sure I'm using that word. I'm just going to say beings. I use beings and I'm not sure what to say for these animated type shows. So yes, Ember, there's one scene in particular where she's opening up to Wade, the other side character in the show. Well, then sorry, it's got the other kind of main, second to main. I'm not sure the word for second to main character, but yes, for Wade in the show, and it's her flame is going out slowly, and you can see it going going away as she's opening up while they're on a beach, and it's while she's finding a love for well, she's talking about like making glass dolls. It's hard to explain. You know, if you know what scene I'm talking about, you know what scene I'm talking about. And yes, it's while she's like on the beach, and you see like the flame just like slowly going more white, and then after she's opened, and then it starts to go more orange and red again, and it's just like very well done to show like her, just like the flame just like slowly going down. And then it's just very, very well done. You know what scene I said, you know what scene I'm talking about if you've seen it. But yes, the beach scene with Ember, it's very well done. Okay, so going from that into moments in the film, I think my favourite like part in the film is a sequence that has a love song. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like just like Ember and Wade spend like an afternoon together, and they go to like a sports game. No, they go to like a photo booth, and then they're like dancing, and has like, it's like a montage type scene, and I think that's my favourite one in it. It's just like showing like progression in the relationship, and I think that's a really, really nice scene. And also on that is what has just reminded me from scrolling through the hashtag, the scene where Amber and Wade learn that they like can touch, after being like, no, water can't touch fire. It'll be some like, I'll melt you, while I'll burn you, I'll melt you, and it'll be like water vapor, and not water vapor. It's like, I'll burn you, and it's like, no, I'll melt you or something. And then it's like the first where like they just gradually like hold hands, just like the way they're like slowly moving together for like the grip. That is another very well animated scene. Speaking of which, going from that, the backgrounds. I love the way backgrounds are in this. I think they're beautiful, especially in the main city. I think it's like, it's just like Element City or something, just like Element City maybe. Yes. The way that the backgrounds in that are beautiful. I think I could tell like a lot of work went into like making how nice the backgrounds look in this, which is very well seen. I know I'm sitting there like, that looks beautiful. I love like the art of this film. Okay, now on to characters. So, quick thing about characters, I'd say my favourite was Wade. I thought it was like funny, but also had like a lot like emotion and stuff. So a very like well thought out character. Ember, the main element, maybe the word element is better to say than being. Okay, the main element, Ember. She is, I really like her as well. Yes, but I think my favourite was Wade. There was a lot of like very likeable characters in this. I think most of them ones are very likeable. There's also like a big cloud one that like loves sports. There's a scene in particular like a sports game, which was very good. And yes, so I think let's see, they're my top 3 characters: Ember, Wade, and I can't name but the big cloud woman, not woman, element, the big like cloud element. I really like that character as well. Okay, going back to moments for another one in particular, the one where Ember meets Wade's family, like his siblings and the parents, there's like aunties and stuff there as well, but definitely parents and siblings. That's like, that has a lot of like really funny and nice moments, and that's another one, like quick mention, that I really like as well. So yeah, and overall, Elemental is a beautiful movie. It has such a good story. It's like a lot of like thought and like heart went into this, and also like the way the animation is beautiful, which I've mentioned a lot, and it's very, very well done, the animation. So yes, Elemental is a very good movie. I recommend seeing it. It's in Pixar, you know, Pixar always do really well. More often than not, they do really well. So I really recommend seeing this movie. It's very well made. And yes, so if you enjoyed the video, people, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, follow Twitter at EmilyRoseLive and the Twitch EmilyRoseLive. And I'll see you next time. Bye. 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 Bye.